Hey guys, welcome back. It's Paula here with Paula's Imperfect Plans. Today I'm here to set up our bi-weekly budget. So let's jump in. Spreadsheet from Debt Free Jessie. This is our first paycheck of the month, so that's our typical expected income. I do know that I plan to bring in $22.26 from our gas sinking fund. I think I shared that we sold my husband's daily driver car, and so he's driving the truck, which takes diesel. Our diesel, we typically budget X amount of dollars per month to pay that bill to the co-op where he fills up, and it's a little bit over that because he's been driving it. So I have the typical amount that I budgeted, and then I'm taking this from our gas sinking fund because since he's not driving a vehicle that takes, just regular gasoline, we're not spending as much of that. Anyway, so that's coming in from sinking funds. I paused savings on the emergency fund until the end of the year or until the beginning of next year because I'm going to start a new challenge while we focus on our funding our trip. All right, so if we come down into our fixed expenses then, I always set aside half of our internet bill, which is $30. I don't pay the phone bill with this check. Half of the garbage that we pay, us and my mom pay half because we share a dumpster and get it serviced. It's $55. I donate or have two different things that I donate to in this pay period, which add up to $133.80. Our electric bill, which I guess technically isn't a fixed expense because it does change. I do know what that is since this paycheck is a little bit later into the month of December. So that's $295.09. I typically budget $300. So that's cool to see that come down, which it was less last month. And I think I've had Christmas lights going around the clock since then. So life insurance and the heat has been on here and in the garage, and it just takes electricity to turn the heaters on. Life insurance, $131 per pay period as typical. Amazon Prime, Disney Plus, Sirius XM, the HP Instant Ink. So I upgraded from 50 pages to 100 pages a month because it wasn't enough. And then I accidentally went over. So that's an extra dollar before I upgraded my plan. So it will typically be $641 a month, I think, going forward. This month at $741 to cover that dollar for the 10 extra pages or however that works. My Kindle Unlimited is $12.83. And my kids' insurance through the state is $40. Excuse me. So next, coming down into annual and semi-annual bills. In the month of November, we didn't have to put a lot towards car and home insurance, homeowners insurance because we had saved enough in the previous months and it was due in November. So that sinking fund is empty and we're starting up again funding that for the next 6-month premium, which will be due in May. So $300 we're putting toward that. Nothing towards registration with this check, nothing towards property taxes for this check, and $5 we're going to put towards Cricket Wireless to start saving for that next annual thing. Groceries is always $280. I am not pulling my allowance, only my husband's. No beauty for this paycheck, $20 for my work meals. Once a month, my team and I get together and we go out to eat. And while it's not mandatory, it's kind of part of our team building. So I just put that in a budget and plan for that once a month. Drink, $60. I don't know that we'll need to use that. I used a gift card and kind of stocked up on some stuff looking towards the holidays. Eating out is $100. Car washes is $12. Donuts is $12. I'm changing the way that I'm doing my sinking funds, my cash envelopes and my sinking funds. So $150 is going towards cash sinking funds, my cash envelopes that fund my fund my expenses, not my variable envelopes like the ones like my wallet, which I would empty at the end of every pay period. These 150 are ones that it will continue to grow and accumulate, but I'm going to stuff them every time we get paid. Nothing for school lunches. I'm pretty sure, I'm certain that I bought enough in gift cards on the Raise Right program in November that I should not have a school lunch bill this pay period. This is not the paycheck that we pay for subscriptions with. The diesel is $172.26. So that's the $150 that we normally budget plus the $22.26 that I'm bringing in from the gas sinking fund because that is what the bill is. We'll see if I get anything on the Quick Start gift cards. Otherwise, that's just whatever. I don't budget anything for that, and I put it towards the gas sinking fund. And if I decide to spend it on the gift cards or the gas cards instead, I just transfer the funds. Okay, so I left vacation blank for right now because we're going to see how much we can put toward that when we get down to the bottom. So we're putting $50 away for LP for winter heating. Christmas is fully funded, so that's getting nothing till the first of the year. Vehicles is getting 25, kids is getting 50, gas 100, summer daycare 160, medical I'm upping to 50. We're out of flex funds, so I want to add some extra to that. Okay, so this is, I said I was doing 150 to the actual cash sinking funds, and then I'm going to have $100 going to savings challenges, and you'll see that when I kind of get it started. All right, and now down to our last category is debt. Okay, so we have, this is not the check where we have to pay our HELOC. The balance transfer card, I have that figured out for what that has to be. And for the first paycheck, we have to pay $155 toward that. That's not what I meant to do. So that leaves us with $296, and we are going to plan on funding that entire thing towards vacation. We are so close on getting the flights funded for our anniversary trip. I wanted to get it kind of all funded with this paycheck here on the first paycheck of December, this paycheck, the 13th. I don't know if we're quite going to make it, but we'll have to see what I can kind of scrounge together before then. But yeah, so that is our budget setup currently. Has us down to a zero-based budget here at the bottom. And everything is covered that I know about right now. So if you have questions or anything of that nature, as always, let me know. I'm happy to answer any questions that you have. And yeah, I appreciate all of you, and we'll see you next time. Bye.